switch.
Hey,
I don't know nobody else that's doing this. Body start to drop.
that's right, folks. You don't know nobody else that's doing this. Welcome to the most electrifying podcast in sports entertainment. Welcome to the Under the Ring podcast. It's your boy, the Silverback Booger fucking Wolf, yo. Mongo, I know you like that. That's why I did it again. Just for you. Coming to us, coming to us from Simpsonville. The man made a quick move, y'all. Coming to us from Simpsonville, our producer, our boy, Mr. O2, aka Mongo. Say what's up, man. Glad to see your ugly face.
What's going on? Eat my entire ass. How's everybody doing? We're gonna be doing something a little different this week. We're gonna give y'all two shows.
You heard him,
Because,
folks. Not one, but
Because WrestleMania
Yo.
week is Jesus, it is packed. We're gonna be doing picks tonight for the not WWE shit. Now Saturday at noon Eastern time, we'll be doing NXT and WrestleMania.
exactly.
So if you ask for that shit tonight, I'm kicking you out.
We got between everything that's going on, we have over 25 matches to pick from.
Right.
So yeah, we splitting that shit the fuck up. Coming to us from Louisville, Kentucky, he is the meme god, Maurice's baby daddy, the showstopper. Give it up for our boy, Matty Bishop.
What is good, folks? You already know who I'm repping. You know who I'm waiting on. The American Nightmare. One of my many wrestling t-shirts that I have. I have too many. So I'm ready to talk about some wrestling. I'm ready to make some picks because we ain't got that much news. We got picks to make. We got titles to win.
Okay,
But I'm still your forever 24/7 U.S. champion. IC.
that shit don't count no more.
I don't care. I'm the first and the last. I don't care.
Yes, you know what? Everybody pointing out their shirts and who they waiting to see. I am not waiting to see this man.
I was gonna say if we.
I am not waiting.
am.
If I see this man, I'm at the wrong wrestling match.
If
I'm gonna tell you that
man,
right now.
If you see Dusty,
You at the forever wrestling match.
I'm gonna be like,
if you see Dusty, you at the upper room wrestling match.
basically.
Okay. But we got Eddie Kingston with his I sell Lucy's at the corner store outfit on, just knocked out Chris Jericho. Eddie Kingston looks like the dude that stands at the front of my corner store and goes, "Yo, I got them loose. I got them loose. I got them loose. I got them loose." All right. And we got him and Santana. Oh, so it's Santana and Ortiz and Eddie Kingston beating the hell out of Jericho's new faction.
As
Right now.
they should.
All right.
LAX.
But like Matt said, folks, we really don't have a lot of news because it is the Super Weekend. It is Super Weekend due to the fact that, of course, it is the end of fantasy wrestling for us because it is WrestleMania. But also, WrestleMania, as we all know, is the Super Bowl for WWE. We have ROH doing their version of a damn Super Bowl. We have Impact doing their version of a mini Super Bowl. We have a lot of fucking wrestling to go into. Okay, so the only news that we really kind of want to get into is everyone's favorite company pulled a WWE move.
As they should. As they should.
All right.
For the longest, you waiting on Vader's Hall of Fame. God damn it, Reggie.
And you gonna still be waiting.
You gonna be at that match with Dusty in the upper room. If you wait for Vader's Hall of Fame speech.
If you waiting on Vader, I'm gonna tell you right now, when Kobe Bryant comes out to introduce him, you'll know where you at.
When you see Mac Miller standing next to you, you know what event you're gonna be at, all right? If you waiting on Vader's speech.
you
But
gonna you gonna see Eddie Guerrero talking about some who getting ready to speak, Holmes.
um AEW, the company that millions and millions of fans have jumped on the bandwagon of claiming how they are such superior to WWE, actually pulled a WWE move when they decided to. If I see Benoit, I know I'm in. If you see
You
Benoit,
in hell.
oh shit.
You in hell. Shoot. That's just point blank period. You in hell.
um, AEW cut, well, released via phone call the same way WWE does by their head of talent relations. Instead of it being John Laurinaitis, it's Mr. Christopher Daniels, Mr. Fallen Angel. The head of talent relations gave a nice call to Mr. Marco Stunt and let him know that he has been released due to
Being little.
budget cuts. Ha ha, folks. The
Got
number one
your
thing, the
ass.
number one thing that everyone says is bullshit for WWE to do. Guess what AEW just did, folks? Ha ha! Budget cut, budget cut, budget cut. Here's the thing. We knew that was going to happen for several reasons. One, you can't give everybody $900 million for every fucking contract, Tony Khan.
Okay.
Two, you got 950 fucking people on your goddamn roster. Somebody got to go.
Yep.
Three, you got 955 people on your fucking roster. Somebody got to goddamn go. All right. Now, see, Big Papa Pump speech, I'm waiting on that shit too because I know there's some good Lord Jade is on my television.
Mm.
Good Lord, good Lord. Yes, Marco. Yes, the little girl, I mean, the little guy from Jurassic
I
Express.
don't even know why he's beat up about being cut when he's been. Wasn't he on The Voice? He was trying to make The Voice or something.
So he got a concussion.
In October.
Yeah, while I was laid up, he got a concussion. It's been a while.
Yeah, he got a concussion and he's been
Then
trying to come back and they never called him to come back in to prove that he can pass
he
the
ended up
protocol.
like Matt said, he ended up going on The Voice. Which is fine and cool for him to do. That's cool. And then they just didn't have anything for him. And there is, I'll say this: when it comes to places just like not having anything for you, as much as we like to scream about WWE cut people that they probably shouldn't have cut, when they got nothing for you, and you just sit home, sitting on your hands. Sometimes that's the best. But and also it's a different thing because instead of just flat out cutting them right now, they'll let the contract expire. That's fine. But they did use budget cuts, which I think is hilarious because that is, like you said, that is always the excuse people make fun of and claim it's bullshit. This time around, you could have just said, hey, because our man Tony Khan, he didn't have a fucking issue saying, "Oh, I just didn't think your wrestling was good." I mean, we saw him say that at the Swole public. So if you didn't see any reason, you could have just been honest about it. So that's all I'm saying.
My whole thing is this: was Marco Stunt ever really needed?
No.
I know AEW fans like. I'm not gonna like shit on guys. AEW fans like them. That's whatever. I I didn't like him with Jurassic Express because the whole point of Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus was that one was really big and one was really fucking small.
A
And then when you
boy
add
and
Marco
his
Stunt to that
dinosaur.
thing, it takes Jungle Boy's like height difference away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because then you're not focusing on that anymore. You're focusing on Marco Stunt.
Exactly.
I that was always my issue with it. I felt like it was a bad pairing because you want to focus on that height difference, and Marco was not helping.
Was Marco good? Period. That's my question. Period.
I
No.
I saw a
No.
few
See,
matches.
Mongo, Mongo,
I didn't like anything
Mongo,
that.
Mongo. I don't want you to waste any of your oxygen. You see how long it took you to say that? That means your answer is no. I don't
First
want you to
off,
waste anything out that tank.
first off, fuck you.
Oh,
I don't want you to waste anything out that goddamn tank. You know the answer is no. He's not good.
He's he's not. I'm trying to do better about this, man, because like you
You
know,
can't afford to waste air. Make your sentences to the
he's
point. No.
he's not for me. But hey, there's a lot of shit out there that's not for me. People like so whatever. It's just not for me. I don't wish ill on anybody. It's just it's business. But he seemed to be okay about it. He seemed to be fine about it, which is good. I'm glad that it was a mutual thing. But the budget thing is, if it's bullshit for one, it's bullshit for the other.
On AEW right now, which should be a really good match. I'm telling Mama Man.
She
Or
knows.
AEW right now, this should be a really good match. Actually, Bryan Danielson versus Wheeler Yuta. I
I,
was introduced to Wheeler Yuta during the Pure tournament in ROH.
mm-hmm.
That's when I was introduced to Wheeler Yuta, and I became a fan of his during that tournament. So if he can produce anything like he did during that tournament here in AEW, he should have a fairly good run. And I'm actually liking him as the person that they're picking to be part of their Blackpool Combat Club. I like that. I like that because I do feel that he does fit that particular style for them. At least like right now, he has Daniel Bryan in a goddamn leg lock bridge and it's smooth. It's smooth. I'm not going to even lie. It's real smooth. Wheeler Yuta is a very good young competitor that has a lot of potential ahead of him if he's surrounded by the right people and if AEW decides to get writers. You like how I snuck that in, right? If AEW decides to get.
I,
Oh,
I
we have
like
a comment. We have someone from the comment section that said, yes, Marco is good. Please, since you said that,
all right.
name one match.
No. We're doing this. If you're gonna do this, here we go. We did this for DDP. We did it for Finn Balor. And can we do this shit? 5 matches.
If
Five.
you can give us if you can
Five
give us
matches.
5 matches with Marco that we can go back and watch, we have no problem coming on this show and saying you are right, Marco was good. Mongo made me do it with DDP when we first started this podcast many, 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 many moons ago. I was not a fan of DDP. Mongo gave me 5 matches to watch. At the end of those 5 matches, I came on the podcast and said, I am a fan of DDP. Finn Balor, that was Mr. Dropkick Man. I had no other name for Finn besides Dropkick Man. Now, thanks to Matt, Finn is like cowbell. I need more cowbell. I need more Finn.
Yeah.
Okay? Finn is like a cowbell. I need more Finn. So if you can find us 5 Marco Stunt matches, we will watch them and we will give that little girl, I mean Marco, a chance.
Mm-mm.
I just don't understand the purpose for Marco when we had like Riho and shit like that in AEW already. Like,
I could never get into. And y'all know have wrestlers like that. No companies. I'm just like I don't get it. It's
yeah,
I can't. And he's
Braun
just one of
Breaker.
them. You're wrong about Braun. Okay.
Okay, I'll be wrong. I don't like him. I don't get him. I'll be wrong.
Being a
I don't.
Steiner fan, I'm surprised how much you don't like Braun Breaker. That is.
And the thing about it is, I'm a huge Steiner fan. Like, huge Steiner
What are
fan.
your favorite tag team?
Like, I used to run around my house and bark like Rick when I was younger. Like, I really, my friends and I, when we were younger, we used to fake wrestle, and we had a tag team division. Me and my boy Gerard was always the Steiner brothers. We were always the Steiner brothers, and it makes no sense why I don't like Braun like that. Makes absolutely no sense. But
I know
what you call
your
it?
thing is just like he's just a rehash of Steiner, didn't bring anything new to the table.
It's
Part
you know
of your
what?
deal.
You know what? It's not so much that he's a redo of the Steiners. It's the fact that they're not letting him be a redo of the Steiners. I think that's what's really making me mad about it. Like, let him be a goddamn Steiner.
Yeah, oops. It it is weird because they don't call him. What's his name? Rex Steiner is his real name.
Yeah,
I just call him Rex. Like you put
he's
a
on
video of
yes.
his dad after he won the belt.
He's only a Steiner until the cameras turn off.
Where Rick was there
So he's
celebrating.
right.
Right.
He's not a Steiner until the cameras turn off.
They had Chucky show up and like, oh, Chucky knows about his dad. I'm like, just Tommaso Ciampa made a joke about the Steiner math promo. I mean,
Right.
that is the like smallest bit of Steiner lore that we have, but Ciampa brought that up of all things.
Even when it was announced that his uncle and dad are going to be in the Hall of Fame, they had Bivens make that whole joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had Braun standing there. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to do anything. Congratulations to the Steiner brothers." It's like if you're going to make all of these wink wink jokes,
Let the
what is
man
the
be
point?
himself.
Just let him be a Steiner. There's no point. If you're going to keep making you can't be halfway in. Either you're all the way in or you're all the way out.
And
And
it's not like he doesn't look like a Steiner or doesn't move like he looks exactly like his daddy.
He
And somehow also his
dresses
uncle at the exact same time. Like
he dresses like them when they were
he has the
dresses
same
like
like crazy ass 80s colored gear.
yeah.
He
Dresses like them. He does everything like his uncle and dad.
he does the
Except-
same short arm jump clothesline that Rick used to do. The same one.
And he sounds like his uncle.
he hits those hurricane runners and like it's a Frankenstein. Like, well, will you just say it? Just say it. Also, yeah,
DB
we're just beating the shit out of Daniel Bryan.
actually wait till you
down.
wait till you get to the end of the match, Mongo. DB just put his whole knee, shin, and everything in Yuta's face with that running knee. That's why I'm over here like, oh my god.
I'm pretty
Oh god. Oh my
Ooh.
god. That was absolutely disgusting. Did you see it, Matt?
If you're not watching it right
Nice.
now, Bryan Danielson and Wheeler Yuta are fighting.
I got Yuta trying to pin him right now.
Oh,
Yuta
well,
being
Yuta's dead. Just to let
Yuta
y'all
being the
know
one
that.
that we think is going to be next into the club with Mox, Danielson, and Regal. Which is good because I also.
Wait till you see who you.
Oh my god, he
Oh
spat.
damn!
He didn't just spat. Did you see that? He hocked a fucking serious loogie. Oh my god.
All right.
And Yuta is dead.
Gee, that came up from like the stomach. That was like that took.
That was a that was one of
Yeah.
those. It's on DB's mustache still. Oh my fucking god. Ah.
It's an eyebrow. Like, geez, come on, man.
Oh,
What's up, Tito? What's up, brother?
I just saw that drip off his eyebrow.
Um,
The one thing I do want to continue with Mongo
Damn, neutralizer.
that we were talking about before we came on the air. Um because it's still relevant with AEW. We were talking about how so far everyone that has jumped ship from WWE to AEW, no one has benefited other than Mox and Jericho. Brian
yeah,
Brian Danielson
Brian
hasn't
didn't
been
want to build.
champion.
His
Cole
Andrade.
hasn't.
Andrade ain't jack shit.
Andrade is actually and Andrade is probably getting paid the same amount of money to be on TV that he was getting paid to be in catering. To do the same shit.
Uh,
Nothing.
And I don't. Brian Danielson is just different to me, just because, like, we know he's the type of wrestler, like, he's not gonna want to be. If it don't make sense, he's not gonna want the title. Like,
Brian
he
is
just, like, his whole thing was he just want to be able to wrestle different people, and he knew he wasn't gonna get that in WWE.
Where's Miro? Miro was
Miro's
hurt for a
hurt.
while.
He's
And then
supposedly hurt.
I think he's healed up now.
and he just re-signed a new 3-year
And he's
contract.
signed a new deal. The thing about Miro is if they had just started him off like the way he ended up being near the end,
Mm-hmm.
you're not gonna get a complaint from me because that's
He didn't need to be the best man.
Miro was great.
But what is he doing different than what he was doing in WWE? He's still a mid-carder.
He's thanking God for his hot wife, which God bless him.
He's still a mid-carder. AEW didn't excuse me.
They can push him up the card. I say that, and a lot of other guys are like, because Miro's like a big monster. And I've said it before. Y'all said it before. AEW cannot book powerhouses to save their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do it. It is impossible. How many times has Lance Archer been in a title fight and has gotten his ass whooped?
Why is Keith Lee and Hobbs battling each other? Why is Keith Lee?
That's a match we should have down the line.
Why are Keith Lee and Hobbs fighting each other right now? Keith Lee is doing absolutely nothing here. He's pretty much Bearcat Lee here also.
Mm-hmm.
What you call it? Adam Cole. Yes. Tito brought up the fact that Adam Cole and Undisputed Elite has had title matches. Yes, they have had title matches. Have they had title wins?
They got those belts right now. They aren't champions.
And that's what makes this look so cringy, because it's like, okay, y'all aren't the champions,
and
y'all aren't even like in contention.
Then my thing is this too. It's like everybody was so gung ho for people to leave WE, go to AEW, leave WE, go to AEW, leave WE, go to AEW. To do what? To do what? Everybody was like, can't wait till they leave WWE so they can get their shine like they're supposed to in AEW. It's not gonna happen. It's not going to happen, and it's not happening. Because at the end of the day, what people fail to realize is AEW also has its own talent that they do have to try to build up, or whatever the case may be. Even though they're doing a horrible job at that as well, but you gotta you gotta realize a lot of the people that jump ship is doing nothing.
They literally are just stealing money. They're basically getting paid to do what they did at WWE, which is just sit there.
Sean fucking Spears. You know how much money he raped AEW for? To do nothing, to be the fucking chairman? Cobb said he was sick of Keith Lee before he came there. Listen, Ruby had that what? AEW is. I'll tell you this. AEW is really good at building the hype of you wanting the person that you want, and they'll give them a great entrance, a great, oh, they're here, give that great hype, and then that's it. We were talking about how Jay Lethal is losing constantly on main TV. Probably the greatest ROH champion in the history of the company. Losing every time he's on TV, but yet has a 804 record because of Dark.
Like I said it from the get go that AEW's roster was bloated. They keep signing everybody every time someone leaves WWE or leaves the company. AEW. Oh, they may go to AEW. Okay, they can go to AEW, but at the same time, AEW needs to let some people go.
They need to
They
let a
got to.
lot of
They have
There's-
too many wrestlers and not enough TV time, and they're not traveling. These people
Well,
go home after this show. They ain't going to no house show. They might go do some bullshit during WrestleMania weekend, but for the most part, these people they show up to the city that they're supposed to be in. If they need to be in Jacksonville next
show the day of.
Wednesday, they will show up the day of or maybe the week of. They might show up a couple days beforehand, but for the most part, these people are getting paid to sit at home or to show up and wrestle on YouTube.
Yeah. I think originally the idea was, Dark Elevation were like for the people that don't get enough TV time.
And shout out to Hangman for pulling up in a Tesla. He got Tesla money.
To try out, that was kind of what the point was. But now you're getting like the people that should be like on the main show all the time on there.
Yeah.
Well, then isn't that defeating the purpose of it? Like the idea of
the entire women's division is on there.
This is the show for the people that can't make TV. Cool, I'll watch that because
everybody.
That's how I watch NXT. That's cool. Whatever.
Like people get mad at. Well, they don't highlight the women. They don't highlight the women, but it's better than WWE. Hell, at least the WWE women are being on SmackDown and Raw.
Even if the matches are ass.
As much as you want to complain about it, and you can, because there's a lot wrong with it. We're seeing them more, and we did the math. What was it last week? On percentages of people.
It's too many. It's too much. It's too much. And I understand, like if they had just came out and said, you know what, our roster is bloated as a result of the pandemic killing off the plans that we had to go on the road. If they had just been up front and said that, I would have no problem. They don't even bother saying that. They just keep signing people and signing people and signing people and signing people. And then they expect us to just forget about the people that they had before they signed all these other people. I ain't forget about no Leva Bates, Blue Pants. I ain't forget about the dude that was with her, Peter Avalon.
My thing too with AEW is I'm not going on YouTube to watch a 3.5 hour show. Like you have too many matches on during Dark. Like Dark should not have 17 matches on the goddamn card.
Dark shouldn't be longer than a damn WrestleMania night.
Mm-hmm.
And it shouldn't be as long as a WrestleMania night. It's Dark.
If AEW wanted to make Dark a popular hit, as much as they hate WWE, what they should have done was taken a sample from them. The way that they had NXT as only an hour when it first debuted. NXT was only an hour until it got to USA.
I like 1 hour NXT.
in in 1 hour NXT, we used to get at least 3 to 4 matches, and I would say about 4 to 5 storylines in 1 hour. 1 hour, we would get that, which would make us want to watch the next show.
No wonder I ain't been seeing no new Genix commercial. They didn't took Lord, they ain't left the WWE, they ain't left USA Network. Now they doing commercials on TNT.
What you call it? Justin, we
Dang,
see you.
Frank
What's going
Thomas.
on? What's going on, Justin? And Justin, you're
NWA.
absolutely
Yeah.
right. NWA,
It's
because it's 1 hour. 1 hour. No one wants to. No one listen. People work at computers all day long nowadays. No one wants to sit at another computer for 3.5, 4 hours like that. Especially if they can sit back and relax in their bed or in their favorite chair and watch it on the television. It makes more sense. Make dark an hour.
They
Make
should
dark.
have they should have known all this stuff when they were even in the when they were in the beginning, the founding stages of this whole company. They know people's attention spans. If we can barely get through a 3 hour Raw, what makes you think we're gonna get through a 3 hour YouTube show? And don't say, well, you can leave that whenever you feel like it. Yeah, and we leave Raw whenever we feel like it.
On the regular. On the regular.
I'm probably the only person who sits through all 3 hours of Raw, but I'm not sitting there. I might add now. The channel might not get changed, but there are times where I will get up. If let the 20 if truth is not involved, I do not care about the 24/7 title. I get up.
I see, Justin, you're in the comment. What you said was that you hope that ROH will allow them to transition some of this talent of Dark
They
onto
need
a
it.
real show. They need to, what you call it? Supposedly, AEW has been in very serious and complex talks with Warner Studios with getting their own streaming service. If they get their own streaming service, I will then begin to watch Dark. I will. As if they cut Dark down, that'll make it even better. But
It-
I'm not going to do a 3 hour show. I'm not going to do a 3 hour show. I like Matt said, like we have Raw and SmackDown live threads during these times where we're on the threads and we're talking and stuff like that. Matt'll tell you, it gets to about 9:45 ish. I'm like, yo, this is getting kind of boring. I'm out. Sometimes I don't even make a full. Sometimes I don't even make a full hour with Raw.
or sometimes like y'all might take a break and then y'all pop back in at like 9:30, 10 o'clock and just be like, hey, what did I miss? And I'll be like, nothing. You
Right.
ain't missed nothing. You missed one match that was a rematch from last week and a recap of the 8 o'clock hour when everybody was on here.
Right. Justin put give me 1 hour dark and 2 hours of ROH on the streaming service plus all the pay-per-views. Yeah, I'll buy that. I'll buy that 100%. I'll definitely go with that. I will definitely go with that.
the
But
the bad the bad part with all of this, I wouldn't even say it's bad. I just find it kind of funny. Is that they've been recording all these shows and doing all this stuff
to build a library.
to build a library and nobody wanted it. And it took them having to go the WWE route and buying ROH and basically keeping their tape library out of the hands of WWE just for them to even get looked at
For a service.
by a service by the same company, Warner Media, that is running you got two shows. You got a show on TBS, you got a show on TNT.
So
And
they
y'all
already
still
right. So they were
they gotta
already
still
in
kiss
charge of Dark.
their ass. Like you
Right.
still gotta bow down to them like and beg them to consider you for HBO Max. Because that's what all this is gonna be on. It's gonna be on. It's no point in them trying to build up a whole separate streaming service, just do like WWE did. Yeah, we love the old WWE network. It was awesome. It was perfect. But
It really was.
they wanted that NBC Universal money. They already got deals with them on USA. We look at their stuff on USA. So they're like, shoot, hey, y'all want it? Take it.
My thing is this with the network. Okay, so it is official, folks. The big signing for AEW, the women's division, Miss Tony Storm is making her appearance right now against the Bunny. So Tony Storm, big name wrestler, big name wrestler, big name wrestler. She's going to be on Dark now. After
Now
this, more than likely.
I will say I'm happy for her. One, she did all this on her own. She felt like she didn't want to be in WWE no more. I don't blame her. So
I,
she left. She got her OnlyFans popping.
what's up with this outfit though? That's not the reason she got her OnlyFans. I want to see the reason for she got the OnlyFans.
Because she ain't wearing them shorts.
Right. Like, god damn it. Listen, you made over $30,000 showing them cheeks. You on TV, show them cheeks, girl.
I'm honestly happy for her because she took the ball and put it like she took her ball and went home. And
Right.
WWE had no choice but to they could there was nothing they could say like to even be like, oh
Right.
nope, we ain't letting you go.
She was like, I'm going home. I don't care what you say about me not. I'm going home. She went directly home after the goddamn show.
This is how you know she was fed the fuck up. She paid her own damn money for a flight. You know how mad you gotta be
when you know you got a company that'll pay for all your expenses.
You how fed up you gotta be to be like, you know what, fuck this shit. Well, what about I pay for it?
Right.
I'll pay for it.
100%. 100%. She was on some. I'm done with this shit. You know what?
Oh, it was Tony Storm. Okay.
Yeah. You know what? We've done enough. We've done enough ragging on AEW. Let me do a little bit of ragging on WWE real quick.
Yeah.
Before you go, I just want to say that's a great pickup for them.
Yeah.
Awesome pickup. Like, if they can keep her off Dark.
This is what we're talking about. They are getting great pickups. Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens. But it's a great choice for them. That's good.
Ruby was a great choice for them for their division.
Yeah. And then to be fair, her and Jade, you know, they get that's a good bit. That's a good thing for Jade. They're probably going to get Athena. They might get Nixon Newell, but I think this is the one they wanted the most.
If y'all don't recognize that name, that's Tegan Knox.
Yeah,
Athena, you didn't know, is Ember Moon, folks.
The life.
From what they've been saying, she's like they're kind of interested. Surprising because I thought they'd just be all over Ember Moon. But
no, here's the thing: the reason why they aren't as interested, from what I read, is the same thing that we've been saying for the longest about her. She's fucking reckless. She's fucking reckless.
She's become.
They're worried about her hurting herself or someone else.
She started out so well, and as she stayed, she kept getting hurt, so she became injury prone. And her wrestling style is like Kenny said, it is reckless, which is why she gets hurt so many damn times. Think about it. Was she on the main roster and then they sent her back down to NXT? Because she got hurt on main roster. Yeah, so
I'm gonna be honest. Ember Moon hasn't been good since Asuka left NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a peak of her. Was that and then like the Shayna thing. I have said before I like Ember Moon a lot.
And I pointed out to you just how fucking reckless and dangerous her ass was.
Yeah, I
Mm-mm-mm.
mean, she's had a lot of time away. Hopefully, she's healed up some. Wherever she ends up, we'll see. Um, I would be very surprised if they put the money down for Nixon Newell, just because. I won't be surprised. They go for everybody, but that I wouldn't. That wouldn't be high on my list. You know what I mean?
Mhm. I I want to just talk about WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome our good brother, the good stoner, Mr. Mike. Who? Mike Jones.
Oh,
I
so
stay flossing with that candy paint.
you know who you are. You didn't say shit about this Marco stunt matches, so I'm just going to assume we're right. Go on, Kenny.
I want to talk
You know,
about WWE real quick because right now there is a lot of buzz going around because it has been brought to the attention of everyone within the wrestling world that Shane McMahon will be making an appearance at WrestleMania.
here comes the money.
A lot of people believe that this will be Seth's mystery opponent.
Here comes the
A,
money.
a lot of people believe that Cody will be Seth's mystery opponent. The only thing that I am going to say is fuck Shane McMahon and WWE. And the reason I'm saying that is instead of giving us two mid card championship matches, and your mid card champions are actually pretty fucking good, instead of giving us those matches, you give us something with Shane.
If he's involved.
He's going to be involved one way or another. He's going to be on the screen somehow, whatever the case may be. He's going to be on the screen. That time frame that Shane is on the screen could have been used for a champions versus champion match at WrestleMania. You could have had Finn versus Ricochet at WrestleMania. It doesn't even have to have a title on the line. Just have those two highlighting in a match against each other. But no, we had Ricochet defending his belt against Garza and Humberto on SmackDown, and we have Finn
Russell
in the Andre
WrestleMania
Memorial,
SmackDown
and we have Finn in the Andre Memorial Battle Royal.
with Priest, who deserves. This is besides the two mid card champions. What the fuck would
Mm.
Damian Priest, like fantasy wrestling aside, the dude was tagging with Bad Bunny last year. He is on the fast track to being the next guy. He won the U.S. title and he lost it and he turned heel. And then it's next thing you know, a feud that what we should have been seeing that should have been Damian Priest versus the Demon is now Damian Priest and Finn in this stupid ass battle royal. Where all respect to Andre the Giant,
It means
we don't
nothing.
need we don't. It does not do anything for anybody when they win this.
Yeah,
The only person I think
all
benefited
great.
from winning this, the only person I think benefited from winning the Andre the Giant Memorial was Cesaro.
Yeah, but then
And
that was done in like
gone.
months.
Like
Right.
everybody, and even when we had, and the
It's
only
even
time it's
years.
even meant, the only time it's
Yeah.
even meant anything was when they used it to actually further a story. Was when what was it? Matt Hardy and Bray eliminated himself, and Matt Hardy won it. Then the next thing you know, they were Raw Tag Champions. But the rest of these wins have meant nothing.
They haven't.
And then Shane, like you said, yeah, this is going to be it. I don't think it's going to be Shane. Everything I've seen, all the hints, because like I've been saying in our chats, if this was going to be Shane versus Seth Rollins, Vince would have just said Shane. Because one, Vince does not give two shits about Shane. Remember, He goes all out for everybody else's birthday, but when it's Shane's, he just says, "Oh, happy birthday to my son Shane. Happy birthday."
If he even does that.
If even, but let it be Triple H. Triple H gets 3 paragraphs. Let it be John Cena. John Cena getting 4,000 tweets. But Shane, nah, you getting a sentence, and you lucky I even know what you look like.
Right.
So that's why I'm just saying it's not Shane. It's not Shane. It's
I would.
definitely not Shane.
Okay, can I throw out a dream person I would love for it to be?
Yeah.
Bray.
Nah. Uh,
Bray will
Bray
always
Seth.
be a great option because
The
of
wee
that wee
wopping.
wop. The wee
But the
wop
wee
is
wopping
what
ability.
Bray is always a great option. I'm still waiting. If my dream scenario has always been in a Money in the Bank match, he wee wops and wins the briefcase.
Hold on. The hell you mean let it go? Hell no, I ain't letting it go. It's my damn dream, woman. The hell you mean let it go? This is my damn dream. Shit, you gonna tell me to kill my goals and dreams?
Shoot, my
What the hell
dream.
wrong with you?
Shoot, I just want Fed on WrestleMania. I can't even get that. They just told me I gotta just look at him on Friday. Hopefully he
So I'll talk
pulls
about this
double
real quick
duty.
before we get into the picks. This man, Velveteen Dream, went
Wants to
on
work
Instagram.
and wants to work in NXT.
Oh yeah, I
Just
remember I
he
shared
wants to
that
come
with
back. Y'all, that career is done. It's done. That's it.
Unfortunately.
It ain't gonna happen. That's it. Well, no matter what you believe about what happened there, and we've all talked about it here before, that's what happened. Ain't no way. Ain't no way in hell.
I mean, it's a sad scenario because there are people who the thing that I find very odd is there are people who support other wrestlers who were put in that predicament of the hold on of the quote unquote Me Too or the sexual abuse thing that went on. People are supporting those wrestlers but not supporting Velveteen Dream when it was founded that there was nothing founded for Dream. But yet for these other people there were things founded. It's just crazy. It's really crazy. Listen, we've said it time and time again. Sexual predator is a term that no matter what, you will never get rid of. Whether you're guilty or innocent. Once you are placed under that category of a sex offender, that's what you're going to be for the rest of your life, no matter what.
Even if you get accused of it,
Right.
regardless of what happens, that's your label.
That is your label. No, like you could be 100% innocent and whatever the case may be, 100% innocent. The woman retracts her story and everything. But let's be real. Once that label is put on you, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Social media doesn't care about facts. They don't care about facts. It's all about follow the leader, especially in the West, especially in the wrestling world.
Jack
Right.
Gallagher. Yeah, Jack Gallagher is currently working
Right.
somewhere. I can't remember where he's at, but
I know
he's doing
he
some.
went back to doing kickboxing, whatever it was he was doing,
That's
bare knuckle
Isn't he doing
fighting,
that bare
whatever.
knuckle
gonna
shit?
fight.
It was something crazy. It ain't wrestling. Like he had to check low key. He had to go back to what he knew because he ain't about to be doing no wrestling.
He's not gonna be. Yeah, that's over. All right, let's get into predictions.
Let's
Also,
get it.
anything to talk about news wise? I think that's about
That'll
it.
be it. That'll be it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we will now be holding our ROH and Impact predictions. So Here are the rules going on from this point on when it comes down to these titles. There are no more, what you call it, ties. No more ties. No more tag champs. No more ICUS 24/7, I-95, Intercontinental. None of that. There's one title. When it comes time for the picks, all picks must be made during the show. No one can submit their picks later on like we've been doing, which has caused too much drama. We're just making this plain and simple right now. So for tonight, we will be picking for ROH and Impact, as Mongo mentioned earlier in the show, Saturday, around noontime. We will be doing the WrestleMania picks. All right. So Mongo, let's start off with, as of right now, we have no champion. We will be having a champion at the end of ROH and Impact, and we will be having a champion at the end of WrestleMania.
So we got Tito in the chat. Jeff sent me his picks earlier. The thing is, for Ring of Honor, I've got 6 matches on the card that I see right now. He sent me 8 picks.
Oh shit, Jeremy, you know about 2 other fucking matches we don't know about?
He over
'Cause
here.
I've got.
He in the future, yo.
He sent me picks for like a mystery opponent, and then Joe Hendry. I didn't even know that they were on the card. I didn't know Joe Hendry was on the card because he's not. I'm looking at it right now. So
Tito, we'll hold off on those 2 picks until they're announced. If those picks are announced, then we'll use them. All right. If
I'm
not,
assuming they're announced somewhere. We just don't see them, so we'll talk about that later. We're going to do the main 6 right now.
all right, that's cool with me.
All right. Here we
Let's
go.
get through them.
If you're in the comments, you want to follow along, let us know what your picks are.
I'm mad Andrade is just basically an entrance now.
First match is Mercedes Martinez versus Willow Nightingale. Anyone not going Mercedes Martinez?
Me.
Okay.
I have seen both of these ladies in action live in the same tournament, actually, on the same night. For some reason, Mercedes is become a jobber. I haven't seen Mercedes win in almost a year, whether live and on TV.
Right.
I'm going Willow. Plus Willow fine as hell with her little cute self.
I like Willow. She's a good wrestler.
She's a damn good wrestler.
Oh yeah.
She's a damn good wrestler.
Justin went Mercedes.
First of all, can y'all hear me just fine?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Dang, Andrade. He started off violence. Heard me talking shit.
I'm going Willow. Anybody else? I'm
gonna
Willow.
go Mercedes. Kenny might have won the title right there, y'all.
I'm going with the old man. Yeah.
So right now it's Jeremy and Kenny with Willow and Bruce with Mercedes. Okay.
Nah, Mike is going with Willow. Mike is going Willow.
Mike's going Willow.
Old man. Yeah.
Is the old man Willow?
No.
So
our old man.
me, Jeremy, and Mike
Willow
going Willow.
All right.
So it's 3-on-3 right now. Justin.
I was going Jeff said old man. I was like, what the fuck is it? Next up was Wheeler Yuta, who we were just talking about, against Josh Woods for the RH Pure title.
Wheeler.
Wheeler.
I'm going Wheeler.
I'm gonna go with the goods.
You're gonna go Woods.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go Wheeler.
That's who's DB and Mox trying to get the joint, right?
Yeah, that's who spat in DB face earlier tonight. A big ass fucking loogie.
Oh, that was so nasty.
Oh yeah, I'm going with him. Yeah, I'm going with him. Yeah. Going with Wheeler.
Oh my
Okay.
God,
Andrade.
Andrade killed Darby Allin. Wait till y'all see that
Mhm.
suplex thing he does on the stairs, Tim.
I'm
Except
sitting here
Jay
looking
against
like
Steve Moriarty.
I ain't never seen this Andrade before.
We
He
got
needed
Jay
something.
Lethal and Lee Moriarty.
Jay
Jay
Lethal,
Lethal.
and Lee
Jay
Moriarty.
Lethal.
Yeah,
Jay.
Jay.
Jay. This will be counted towards his 48,000
Oh,
wins.
yeah, God. Okay.
I bet
You
you
get
by
That's
next week.
why.
Next week, he gonna be 40-2.
we got Jeremy
next
picked Yuta, just to let you know.
I got that. Swerve versus Alex Zane.
I have no idea who that is, so I'm going with
Andrade really gave this dude a backotomy.
He was the guy with like crazy ass purple hair. He kind of looked like Ace Austin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with not him.
He was
going
in like a
Swerve.
cup of coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna Swerve. He's good though. He's very good.
He is. He's good. It's just that Swerve is making a name for himself to come back
Right.
onto the scene right now. So I don't see Swerve losing.
Yeah, it's.
I know whoever be making the gifts for AEW, I know they better have that Andrade doing that little tongue thing. Because that's going to be stolen.
For the Ring of Honor tag titles, this is probably the match of the night. FTR versus the Briscoes.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, this really could be like deciding our title. Because this could really go either way. It's so many belts between these two teams.
First of all, the Briscoes are currently the House of Glory champions. Okay?
House of Glory, Ring of Honor. Good Lord, Andrade. Dang.
I'm going with
FTR, the AAA champions, right?
I'm going with FTR winning. And the reason why I'm going with FTR winning is due to the fact that AW just bought ROH and they made it pretty clear that they're not going to bring the Briscoes on television.
I really hate that just because people have like shown and shared stories about them like growing and changing their opinions on that stuff, like coming around. Like that, people shared a ton of stuff last week. Wrestlers and people in the LGBTQ community about how like they changed on that stance. Like at a certain point, man, you just gotta learn. You have to be like to forgive and kind of. There are people that like they apologize because they're told to apologize. Like Hulk Hogan. I think at this point, this is
ridiculous.
Really, yeah.
They're just being blackballed at this point.
They are.
Listen, it's the same thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like let's be realistic. Most straight men, when they're little, make fun of the gay community.
Right.
Most straight men, when they are little and they are young, make fun of the gay community. Okay, as a grown man, you grow out of that and you learn the difference, and you don't do it anymore. We're not penalized for shit that we did then. So why are these gentlemen being penalized when it's clear that they've shown growth?
Like that is a decade-old tweet, man. You know, you know how much we've all changed in 10 years.
10 years. I'll put it to you this way: 10 years is the difference between Mike and myself. Okay, and same day, 10 years, and that 10 years difference, gray hair, a bunch of kids, black hair, no kids. That's a big fucking difference.
Yeah,
That's a big
like
fucking
100 years old. So like,
right.
It's you know,
I'm going.
some people that like don't deserve that have like at this point. What is this supposed to do?
I didn't have this glorious beard 10 years ago.
You sure didn't.
Is anybody not going FTR after that reasoning I just gave?
Okay, so here's the thing. The Briscoes are wrestling in 2 shows Friday.
Mm-hmm.
This, and they're fighting for the Impact Tag Titles against the Good Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're losing both of them.
Okay.
I'm
But
picking.
we're talking about ROH right now. Let's stick with ROH, mama.
I don't think they're winning at Impact, so I think they're going to win this one.
I'm
Okay.
picking them for this.
You're picking
That's all right.
The Briscoes. I'm picking the Briscoes.
okay.
All right, Maddie. Mike.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Briscoes.
It's 3-3 on that one. Justin's also saying FTR. Justin's doing the exact swap on me.
So me, Jeremy, and Justin are going FTR.
Yep.
Mm.
Next up is for the world title, the winner take all. It's Bandito with the belt he never lost against Jonathan Gresham.
I got a quick question. Since we're predicting all these fucking shows, we gotta have more than one switch, right?
Hold on, what?
More than one switch.
As far as
One
I'll give you
switch
a switch
per show.
per prediction show.
that's fair.
No, that means this. That means this. You only get one switch for the ROH and Impact, and then you only get
one for
one.
NXT and WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
All right. So technically, altogether, it's just 2 switches. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Which
Just
I
2
think
switches.
that's fine. I think 2 is enough.
Just 2 switches.
Kenny like read my mind because I was like, okay, is that 4 or 2? And then he's like,
Nope. Just 2
Um,
switches. Just 2 switches.
I think 2 should suffice. 2 should be enough. We're not going to do any bonuses this time around. Just 2. That's
It's
enough.
too many fucking matches to be a bonus.
bonus. Here's the bonus. If you saw all them fucking matches, that's your damn bonus.
If
Oh,
you
you're
want,
right, Jeremy. It's not the tag titles. Ah, shit. You're right.
too late.
No, actually, wait, nope. I'm going back.
Nope,
Yeah,
bitch.
we're gonna go FTR on that one.
Oh, you're a fucking bitch. You're a bitch ass.
Hey,
Good Brothers do not have
Jeremy
the
shouldn't have won.
Impact titles.
Jeremy
And I'm
shouldn't
still
have won.
going Briscoes.
Jeremy, we're doing this. Since we're doing 2 prediction shows, we're doing 1 switch per prediction show. So you're only able to make 1 switch
okay.
from the predictions we make tonight, and you're only able to make 1 switch from the predictions that we make on Saturday. So 2 total switches. That's it.
Impact Ring of Honor is 1. NXT and WrestleMania is the other one. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't want to get too confusing. This is already
Right.
making me fucking right. Gresham and Bandito. I'll go ahead and say I'm gonna go Gresham.
Gresham.
I'm going to go Gresham.
Yeah.
Anybody not going Gresham? Anyone not
We're all
going Gresham?
Let's see. And then Justin went Bandito.
No. So Justin might be. Oh, Jeremy and Justin. So basically, it looks like for ROH, we're not going to have a champion. We might not have a champion for ROH. Gotcha.
Okay.
Let's do some Impact then.
The other one, again, there were 2 matches that Justin says happened that I can't find yet. So we'll just have to find them. I'll talk to him once he's done with whatever he's doing, and I'll let y'all know what we do on that. Next up is Impact. Multiverse of matches. Chris Sabin versus Jay White.
God damn.
What's the name of this show for Impact again?
The Multiverse of Matches.
Okay.
I love that name.
Yeah,
Chris Sabin versus Jay White. Sheesh. Shit. Jeremy's going Jay White.
He already beat Alex Shelley, so will he go back to back on the machine guns?
Depends on how long he's staying around. I don't know how long he's sticking with Impact.
Right.
That's the tough
No,
part.
fuck
Like,
it.
how long is he
White.
going to be
I'll go
here?
Jay White too.
You know what? I'm going to save him.
Oh,
Let's save
I'm
him.
gonna go Jay White.
This is like Kenny that winning this shit. Watch.
I'm going to go save him.
Okay. Jay White. All right.
oh my God.
They are
That was going-
stomping Sting old ass out in that corner. Butcher in the They are stomping Sting old ass out in that corner.
Andrade didn't lost his mind.
So everyone's going Jay except for Kenny. He's going to go Chris Sabin. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is Deonna Purrazzo defending either belt against a mystery opponent. Now, because it could be the Ring of Honor title, and I mentioned this person before, I think AEW is going to sign somebody, but they might not show up in AEW just yet.
Didn't they take the Ring of Honor Championship off Deonna because she signed a long-term deal? They took the Ring of Honor Championship off Deonna because she signed a long-term deal with Impact, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that's why they're doing that interim title. So Mercedes or Willow is going to be the interim, and then whoever wins out of those two is going to eventually face Deonna
for the actual title.
For the basically a title unification.
She's still the reigning champion. They just want to do that for something else.
Tom Andrade gets a win worth of damn.
I mentioned this person before that I think AEW was going to sign them, but I don't think they're going to be there yet. This person's going to do some Ring of Honor stuff first, get some kinks out,
Tessa Blanchard.
No, sir. Athena.
That's who you think is going to be the mystery opponent?
I'm gonna say the mystery opponent's going to win. I think it's going to be Athena, but
I'm going to say.
What were we talking about her like 2 months ago?
Yeah. And they're still talking about her.
I'm going to go with mystery person as well.
Okay.
Now, they damn well know Sting should have been beating all their asses in their corner.
That's why his ass got jumped and he's sitting in there tired now.
It took Private Party to come out there and beat his ass because their asses weren't doing it. Stop his ass up.
You don't got to say who you think is the mystery. That's just my thinking. I'm going that way.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy just broke his spine.
I'm gonna go with the mystery opponent. Yeah, put me down. Mystery opponent.
I am gonna go mystery opponent, and I think it is going to be Kaylee Ray.
Kaylee Ray? What?
She still wrestles.
You mean Kylie Ray?
Kylie Ray. I knew it was either Kaylee or Kylie. Kylie Ray. That's what I want to go with.
Okay. That would be interesting. Let's see. And
yep, Jeff Hardy definitely broke his spine.
Right. I told you.
Let's see.
He about to be sitting down on the toilet.
Josh Alexander and Jonah versus Moose and PCO.
Josh Alexander and Jonah versus Moose and PCO.
Yep.
That is an ugly tag team.
I'm going Moose and PCO.
Okay.
That is a weird tag team.
And the reason I'm going that is because Josh Alexander and Jonah are going to beat PCO and is going to beat PCO and Moose in singles matches probably at the next pay-per-view when it's for titles or whatever. Like Josh is going to beat Moose for the title. Jonah is going to just finally kill the Canadian Frankenstein.
I appreciate me being fit as Josh Alexander. I'll take that.
Fit Mongo and Aussie Tito. Ha!
So J&J. I'm gonna go Moose and PCO.
I'm gonna go Moose and PCO too. I literally forgot about Wipeout and John Cena even hosting this crap.
He is still hosting it. I thought he'd be done with that.
You know what?
So,
I'm gonna go Josh Alexander and Jonah.
now you did say Moose and PCO, right?
No, he said Josh Alexander and Jonah. Mike.
Matt said Josh Alexander and Jonah.
No, Matt said Moose and PCO.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Mike said.
Mike went opposite. Yeah, Mike is the odd.
I'm going. Yeah, I'm gonna be the oddball with this match.
All right, next is the Impact Knockouts tag titles. Tasha Steelz, current world champion, and her friend Savannah. What's Savannah's last name? Savannah.
Savannah Rivers. Oh.
I was about to say James. I know that ain't her last name. That is definitely not LeBron's wife.
Savannah Evans. Against Giselle Shaw and Lady Frost, against Decay, against the Influence.
Oh, fatal. Oh.
Give me Tasha
I don't think
and
they're gonna make
Tasha and Savannah. Let's give me double champ. Give me double champ. Give me a double champ.
You read my mind.
Give me double champ.
That's exactly what I'm doing. But y'all,
I'm not gonna go against my girl. I can't go against Tasha.
Impact is not afraid to make someone a double champ and have that person rock out with both.
no, they are not. They don't give a shit. Mike, is that here you're going?
No, I'm going Influence.
You and Justin are both going Influence. All right. Next up is how'd you put it? All Dis against the mid Cardonas.
Tito is going Tasha and
ain't saying that shit.
Don't highlight that shit. Don't highlight that shit. Keisha see that shit and kill me. Don't highlight that shit.
We gonna see that man get murdered on.
I try to see you get your ass whooped on here. But we'll set up for Saturday. All Dis, Nick Aldis and Mickey James against the mid Cardonas. Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green.
I know you ain't asking me who the fuck I'm picking on that one. I know.
I know who you're going. So I'm going to go the Cardonas. I know.
I'm going to Cardonas.
I will have Copper step on your wire and just lay there. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, I know you're gonna go all Dis, and this is how you're gonna lose that shit back to me.
Jeremy went Cardonas too.
Nah, I'm actually taking the fuck face. I'm taking Cardona.
Sorry, man.
Me too.
That is the most hated couple in wrestling right now. Oh, it's after Tay and Sammy.
No, they're the most disgusting couple.
I think because I know people have said they have like blocked them and like muted their names on Twitter. Like they're that sick of them.
Yeah, they're the most disgusted couple right now.
It's that fucking comment. This is gross me the hell out. I wasn't the whole like we had sex with the bells. Yeah, that's what happens all the time. But that damn comment about being in his mouth.
Yeah, that's
not cool. That's not as a joke. That's not cool. During COVID, anyway. We got Alex Shelley versus Speedball.
My man, cocaine.
Yeah, I'm going with cocaine.
I'm going with Cocaine Cowboy.
Right.
cocaine in the can, baby.
Speedball,
I'm going
baby.
cocaine cowboy, baby. That's who I'm
Like
going with.
he is the one wrestler. Like as soon as you see his name, you see his name, you don't even gotta know what he look like. As soon as he come out, you gonna know instantly. Oh yeah, that's Speedball.
Right.
That's
He
Speedball, all right.
looked like
Yeah,
Speedball.
he look like a Speedball. He look like he owns something.
Speedball, baby.
Right. Give me my man cocaine cowboy.
Tito's
'Cause I
going.
did the same thing when I was like, "Yep, I know that Speedball. He look like he
Exactly.
fast. He look like he fast."
No shoes.
Mike, who you
He's
going?
like a cokehead running around with no shoes.
Speedball, baby.
Listen,
All right.
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yes, he looks like
Especially if your name is Speedball.
Right, yo. Like you
Let's
just
see.
Speedball.
You pure. You just pure coke.
Tomohiro Ishii versus Eddie Edwards.
oh wow.
Oh,
Death.
Shit. Right.
Ishii. Sorry. Tomohiro Ishii versus Eddie Edwards.
Yeah, you better correct that.
Yeah. I ain't getting
That fucking
I ain't stupid.
oversized pit bull. That's what the fuck he looked like, yo. He looks like a. I've never seen a human version of a fucking bulldog before until I seen Ishii. Ishii. I'm sorry. He said Eddie needs to die, but Eddie. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Eddie too.
I'm going to go the Bulldog man because I ain't about to say his name wrong.
You know what? Yeah, give me Ishii. Give me
Yeah,
Ishii.
Ishii.
Yeah, give
Just
me
don't
Ishii.
kill me. Dang, these people on Wipeout getting murdered though.
I
Even
knew
though they
that.
actually did kill somebody on the show.
What?
Remember when
I'm
someone died on Wipeout?
Oh my God, no! We'll talk about that after the podcast.
Yeah.
It was on this John Cena one.
I didn't know about that. We'll come back to that.
Shit. I'm gonna go Ishii, Eddie Edwards.
Yeah.
Who that? Now you know Mongo is fucked up right now, and you're gonna do that to him. Why you gonna do that? Man,
I
pick
was
somebody.
like,
I'm going.
oh, he said, and I was like, now, who do you think you fooling?
So those kids are like, yeah, true, false. I just kind of write it weird, so you're not really sure.
Me and Kenny both looked down like, no.
Right. Mike's person had to put instead of true false, he'll put trolls.
And that's when the teacher gonna be like, oh, wrong.
I'm gonna put both. BOSS, both. So yeah, I'm going Eddie.
The Ultimate X for the X Division title, Chris Bay versus Jordan Grace versus Rich Swann versus not Willie Mack. Willie Mack's not in this match anymore. I don't know why, but he's out. It's Vincent instead.
Oh,
Blake Christian.
Vincent. Blake Christian, the fucking wrestling whore, huh? He gets passed around like a hot potato.
Shit, Mike, I was doing my lung out. Jesus. Oh my God.
wrestling.
That motherfucker, man, he was just on 2.0 like 2 weeks ago.
That motherfucker wrestled on 2.0 and Impact in the same week one time.
Right. They wasted no time in getting rid of him.
In 3 weeks, in the 3 week span, we saw Blake Christian on 2.0 Impact, and then he was on AEW in a 3 week span.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure I seen him at a House of Glory show that same week. I'm
That
pretty sure.
That motherfucker's getting slutted out, boy. Yeah, damn.
Jeremy went
Thick Mama Pump.
he went thick Mama Pump.
Look, at a certain point, they're gonna have to give him a belt. They keep putting her in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go. Who are the people again?
God, you just told me like 40 minutes ago I don't got enough ear to do this shit. Fine, here we go. Chris Bay, Jordan Grace, Rich Swan, Vincent, Blake Christian,
And Trey Miguel.
Trey McGill.
And it's for who belt? Trey belt?
I'm
For the X Division title.
I'm sending you a jar of Alfredo sauce. It's coming your way.
Let me get Ricochet baby brother.
That-
Say that one more time.
Ricochet baby brother.
Okay.
I'll take Trey. I'll take Ricochet baby brother.
Trey McGill it is. Matt.
I'm going to go with Chris Bay.
All right, let's see.
You know what? I'm sorry. Change mine to Chris Bay. Since I didn't pick Jay White to win, I'm gonna take Chris Bay.
Also, Justin's going Jordan Grace too. What sucks for me is
Oh, we
Ace Austin
still
knows
doing
match.
this,
Go with Ace Austin, so you know. You'll get it right.
we know you're taking Ace. We already know that. That's you're an ace. You're ace for life.
Ace
You're a
is
lifer.
his Dolph.
You're a lifer.
Are they still doing the Honor No More versus Impact shit?
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with that Swamp Monster, Vincent.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Yep, Vincent's about to win that shit.
Mm-hmm. They got to take a belt from Impact some point.
Oh, I forgot that shit. Right. Yeah. Give me swamp nuts.
Swamp Nut.
I'm still going to keep Chris Bay.
Give me swamp nuts.
And now for the final match. The Briscoes versus the Good Brothers.
Briscoes.
Briscoes.
Ah, fuck. I pick these motherfuckers for ROH. Fuck it, give me Good Brothers.
That's your fault.
You know Briscoes.
Impact always let the people with no teeth win. You should know that. Jeremy going them boys.
All right. That's it. Locked in.
That's it, folks. So there's no more picks. This is one of the few times that we actually were able to get everybody's pick during the actual picks. Bravo, podcast.
Yeah,
Bravo, podcast.
Now on.
I am so proud of my podcast for finally following instructions because we are the most non-instruction following motherfuckers you will ever see.
Nope.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is actually nothing else for us to talk about tonight. We gave you a little bit of news. We gave you our picks. We let you guys know that you'll be seeing us again this week. So look at these pretty faces because you'll be seeing us Saturday when all of us will be on our 15th cup of coffee from watching the shows on Friday night, trying to go into Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta.
I see the comment that you asked. Wait, what about so and so? We're not going to bring that up until we have all the facts out.
No. Kevin Nash is cool. He's having a hard time with the stuff, but Kevin's doing okay.
Yeah, Kevin Nash. You know, we still want him. You know, we know he misses Sky Hall.
Prayers for Kevin. Losing best friend's tough. Prayers for Kevin.
Right.
But like Kenny said, we're waiting for all the details to come out because
with the other Nash, it's a complete clusterfuck between what's being said on both sides. And so before we decide to make any judgment on anything, we like to hear all the facts. Oh, UTR the podcast brought to you by Las Vegas, 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 97.7. That's the radio station in NYC. That's the major Spanish radio station in NYC. Sábado, sábado, sábado. That's what you will hear on that shit all the time.
All right. Well, if that's anything else we can talk about, I think we're done for now.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, follow us wherever you can. Follow us on twitch.tv/under the ring pod, on facebook.com/under the ring. Follow us on Twitter. You got me, Rock Ribs 44. You got Mr. Freshbeard. That's Mike. You got The Right Answer. That's our boy Matt. You got Jeremy's. Yo, you said it so fast that one time, Tito. I tried to get it, and you never came the fuck back on.
Boreal Maliante.
All right, you got
I
Jeremy.
ain't even gonna try that shit.
I ain't gonna fuck it up no more. I butchered that shit for about 2 months. Okay, and then we got Justin D. Bagsley. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. And we don't care about you. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. And we got Greg Bush SK, man. Oh wow. Oh, you gonna take out the oxygen? Go ahead, take it out. Kill yourself.
Nah.
That's what the fuck gonna happen if you do that. That's exactly what's gonna happen if you do
Hey,
that.
Mongo. Hey, this ain't the time to be playing Russian roulette, bro.
Right. That's exactly what's gonna happen if you keep pulling with that fucking tube. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you fucking die, I'm gonna kill you. All right.
In the words of Ike Turner, if you die,
I'm gonna kill you.
I kill you.
All right.
You hear me?
You hear me, Mongo? And no matter of fact, not even in the words of Ernestine Michelle Rivers, my mama, boy, if you die, I will kill your ass. So there you go.
Fair
So
enough.
go ahead, Mongo. Keep playing.
All right. All right, guys. Thanks for following us along. We'll be back Saturday, noon Saturday, Eastern time.
Fucking red.
None of this 8:30, 9 o'clock. No, noon is when we're doing it because we got to sleep in. And then the fucking NXT starts at 1 o'clock. We are doing it at noon. If you're not here at noon, you don't get to fucking pick your answers.
Mongo, nah, me and Mike are dying at Reggie saying Copper's gonna have to do mouth to
Oh, I
mouth.
saw it. I ain't putting it in the chat. I ain't putting it out there. I saw it. I ain't going out there. No, I decide this shit. He ain't. That's not gonna go out there. All right. On behalf of
You out here
everybody
fighting dogs like
appreciate
Principal Lewis? That's what you doing, Mongo?
it. End of days, bitches.
Bitches.
All right.
But ladies and
Thanks
gentlemen,
for
thank
following,
you for
everybody.
joining
We'll
us.
see y'all in a few
Saturday.
days. Saturday. Noon.
Don Imus and Frank Thomas will be here.